In 2016, Will Brooks came into the UFC with some hype. He had a great 17-1 record, won 8 in a row, including 2 wins over Michael Chandler, and he was a defending Bellator lightweight champion. Things started out pretty good for Brooks. He won his first fight in the UFC, but after that, he lost 3 in a row and was released by the UFC, so his UFC career ended up just being over a year. Since then, he's had a good record of 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Now Brooks wants back into the UFC, and he has a good case to come back. He's won 4 in a row and coming off a win over Luis Pena, who was on the UFC roster and was only cut because he was arrested. So maybe the UFC will re-sign Brooks, or maybe they won't just because they don't want to pay him. They'd rather just find young prospects off the Contender Series at a discounted rate. It's interesting because over the years, the UFC has gained criticism for fighter pay, but they're so business savvy, they've not only not addressed that, but they found ways to cut costs further by having guys signed off the Contender Series at a lower price. Now, Brooks, like other fighters, may argue why they cut, and guys like Sam Alvey are still around, and that's a fair argument. Guys are often cut after a couple losses, but Alvey's dodged that bullet for years. When it comes to Alvey, he was probably the perfect storm when it came to this. Alvey's anti-union, plus he's willing to take short notice fights, put on entertaining fights, was a company man who did what he was told, and a pleasure to work with, and always had a big gigantic grin on his face while doing it. So he managed to survive because he was kind of like the model employee, anti-union guy, shows up to work every time, picks up extra shifts on short notice, does what he's told, easy to work with, positive attitude, and big smile on his face. Whether UFC brings Brooks back or not, who knows? But there are more guys like Brooks trying to claw their way back into the UFC, and maybe that's an opportunity for the UFC to do another comeback season of The Ultimate Fighter like they did back in the day. If they're gonna keep that god-awful show going, they may as well add some variety to it, bring back some fighters from the past with interesting personalities that fans recognize to keep them interested in watching again.